Gluten intolerance is a fairly common problem. It's characterized by adverse reactions to gluten, a protein found in wheat, barley, and rye. The most serious case of gluten sensitivity is celiac disease. About 1% of the population is affected by an autoimmune condition, which can harm the digestive tract. Although non-celiac gluten sensitivity is a lesser form of gluten intolerance, it can still be problematic for 0.5 to 13% of the people. Wide-ranging symptoms, many of which have nothing to do with digestion, can be brought on by either type of gluten sensitivity. In this video, we're going to talk about 14 signs that you have gluten intolerance. So before starting, please like this video and subscribe to this channel for our future updates. So let's start. Number 1. Bloating. After eating, bloating is the sensation that your stomach is inflated or filled with gas. You might feel unpleasant as a result. Bloating is a relatively frequent symptom that has a variety of causes, but it can also indicate gluten intolerance. In fact, one of the most prevalent complaints of those who have gluten-sensitive or intolerance is feeling bloated. According to one study, 87% of the individuals with suspected non-celiac gluten sensitivity complained of bloating. Number 2. Depression. Approximately 6% of the Americans experience depression each year. Feelings of hopelessness, melancholy are among the symptoms, which can be quite incapacitating. Compared to healthy people, those with digestive problems appear to be more prone to both anxiety and sadness. People with celiac disease experience this more frequently than most. Number 3. Unexplained weight loss. A sudden change in weight is frequently cause for concern. Undiagnosed celiac disease is frequently accompanied with unexplained weight loss, despite the fact that it can have several causes. 2/3 of celiac disease patients in an older study had lost weight in 6 months preceding their diagnosis. Numerous digestive issues and inadequate food absorption may be to blame for the weight loss. Number 4. Feeling tired. Feeling tired is very common and usually not linked to any disease. However, you should investigate the potential of any underlying problem if you consistently feel really exhausted. People who are gluten intolerant are highly prone to feeling worn out and exhausted, especially after consuming gluten-containing foods. According to studies, between 60 and 82% of those who are gluten intolerant regularly feel worn out. Additionally, iron-deficiency, anemia brought on by gluten sensitivity, may result in fatigue and lack of energy. Number 5. Iron-deficiency anemia. The most prevalent vitamin shortage, iron deficiency, causes 50% of all the instances of anemia worldwide. Low blood volume, exhaustion, shortness of breath, headache, pale complexion, weakness are all signs of iron deficiency. The small intestine's ability to absorb nutrients is compromised by celiac disease. The quantity of iron absorbed from the diet is consequently decreased. One of the earliest signs of celiac disease that a medical expert may identify as iron deficiency anemia. According to recent studies, celiac disease may have serious effects on both children and adults who are iron deficient. Number 6. Autoimmune disorder. An autoimmune disorder called celiac disease makes your immune system attack your digestive system after you eat gluten. It's interesting to note that having this autoimmune condition increases your risk of developing other autoimmune conditions such as autoimmune thyroid disease. Additionally, emotional and mental problems may be prone to autoimmune thyroid disorders. Additionally, because of this, celiac disease is more prevalent in persons who simultaneously have type 1 diabetes, autoimmune liver disorders, and inflammatory bowel disease. However, there is no evidence linking non-celiac gluten sensitivity to a higher risk of autoimmune disease, malabsorption, or nutritional deficiencies. Number 7. Diarrhea, constipation, and smelly feces. Constipation and diarrhea are common, but if they occur frequently, it's possible that something is wrong. They also happen to be typical signs of gluten sensitivity. After consuming gluten, those with celiac disease have inflammation in the small intestine. This causes nutrient absorption to be poor and destroys the gut lining, which causes substantial digestive discomfort and recurrent diarrhea or constipation. However, some individuals without celiac disease may also experience digestive issues as a result of gluten. Gluten-sensitive people frequently have diarrhea in more than 50% of cases and constipation in roughly 25% of cases. Additionally, due to poor nutrient absorption, people with celiac disease may have pale and unpleasant smelly stools. Regular diarrhea can lead to serious health issues such as electrolyte loss, dehydration, and exhaustion. Number 8. Joint and muscle pain. Joint and muscular pain can occur for a variety of reasons. There is hypothesis that people with celiac disease have a neurological system that is genetically predisposed to being oversensitive or overexcited. As a result, they could have a reduced threshold for triggering the sensory neurons that generate pain in the muscles and joints. Number 9. Leg or arm numbness. Neuropathy, which causes numbness or tingling in the limbs and legs, is another unexpected sign of gluten intolerance. Diabetes and a lack of vitamin B12 are also risk factors for this illness. Alcohol abuse and toxicity are other potential causes. In contrast to healthy control groups, people with celiac disease and gluten sensitivity appear to be more likely to experience arm and leg numbness. Although the precise origin is unknown, some people have connected this symptom to the existence of certain antibodies connected to gluten intolerance. Number 10. Brain fog. The inability to think clearly is referred to as brain fog. People have described it as being foggy, having trouble thinking, feeling worn out mentally, and being forgetful. Up to 40% of people who are gluten intolerant have foggy thinking, a common symptom of gluten sensitivity. Although the precise etiology is uncertain, this symptom might be brought on by a reaction to specific gluten-driven antibodies. Number 11. Headaches. A lot of people occasionally get headaches or migraines. 10 to 12% of the people in the West commonly get migraines, making it a prevalent ailment. It's interesting to note that research suggests those who cannot tolerate gluten may be more prone to migraines than others. You may be sensitive to gluten if you frequently experience headaches or migraines with no apparent explanation. Number 12. Abdominal pain. There are several possible causes of abdominal pain, which is fairly prevalent. It is, however, also the most typical sign of gluten intolerance. When consuming gluten, up to 83% of the people with gluten intolerance report gastrointestinal distress. Number 13. Skin problems. Gluten intolerance can also affect your skin. The skin symptom of celiac disease is dermatitis herpetiformis, a blistering skin disorder. Everyone with the condition is gluten sensitive. However, fewer than 10% of the patients have symptoms that can be associated with celiac disease. A gluten-free diet has also been demonstrated to benefit a number of the skin conditions. These consist of psoriasis, a skin inflammatory condition marked by scaling and skin reddening. An autoimmune condition called alopecia areata causes non-scaring hair loss. Skin condition known as chronic urticaria is characterized by recurrent, itchy lesions that are pink, red, or both with pale cores. Number 14. Anxiety. Anxiety may affect 3 to 30% of the people worldwide. It includes feelings of apprehension, jitteriness, unease, and agitation. It frequently coexists with depression as well. Gluten-sensitive individuals appear to experience anxiety and panic disorders more frequently than healthy individuals. According to a study, up to 40% of persons who self-reported gluten sensitivity also claimed they frequently felt anxious. What do you think of our video? Let me know down in the comment section below. If you enjoyed this video and want to hear from us again, be sure to hit the subscribe button before you go. Thanks for watching.